Hey, welcome to another Valley Forged. Today we're back with the Monport GPro 30W split MOPA fiber laser. Yeah, it's a mouthful. Uh, this is more of a full review. The last one was my first impressions. I had only used it for a couple of days. I've now had it a couple of weeks, and as you saw in my first impressions videos, I had a lot of trouble setting it up in Lightburn. It had the wrong manual sent with it. Even after working with customer service, it still wasn't exactly right. And since then, Monport has sent me a video showing how to set it up properly in Lightburn. I will be leaving that video at the end of this one. So anybody who buys or has bought this machine and maybe you got the wrong manual or whatever, you will have that to help you, hopefully. Now, when you make a video saying that your machine wasn't right when you first got it, when they sent it to you, they're not happy with me, obviously. But hey, what am I supposed to do? I got to let you guys know my honest feelings. And it will be a little bit more of a positive video after that, because literally once I got it set up, it's been perfect, right? The machine is built really well. The shipping was really well done. I felt very safe with the package. But hey, when you get something, you want to use it. I explained that in the last video. And if you don't have that ability without talking to customer service to use your product after you spend $3,500 with it, well, you're going to be a little upset, I think, and rightfully so. So I want everybody to understand right out of the get-go that that could be a thing. Hopefully the video at the end of this one will be able to set you straight. And other than that, again, super solid. And I have tested so much more than I did with the first video I did. And I always tell people, settings are on you. Test. Yeah, sometimes you just want to throw stuff on there and do it. But hey, if it messes up, you realize that's your bad, right? But especially men, I think, I don't know, but it just seems like, hey, sometimes I'm just like, I think I know the settings, and maybe half of the time I get it right, or I'm able to just do it again without moving it and get it somewhat decent. In this case, the testing kind of is its own reward, and I don't really feel that on other lasers. There's just so much, you're trying new materials, you're doing different things, and that's always kind of exciting. So I use the Lightburn tool to do testing in so many different ways. A fiber laser has a lot more to it than a diode or CO2. You have the frequency, you have the Q pulse, which if you're willing to test isn't nearly as daunting as you might think. And you can come up with so many fun things, especially on metal, but you could also change things quite a bit on like slate. And so you could see here, I did tons of testing on all kinds of things, from slate to marble to metal to, even the brass coins, right? And then stainless steel. And then I did the anodized, I did the little name plates, and I made my American flag file. I took that and there's going to be links below for everything. The laser, I have a discount for that, for my files, for everything. So like, subscribe, let's get all of that out of the way. And I put that American flag file straight onto the metal, which I don't usually do with the diode. And it came out great. I just like the fine details that you can get with the fiber laser. In fact, if you look at my tests close up, you can see just how fine of detail you can get on that metal. And I just have never been able to do that with a diode laser or a CO2. And it's fun just to be able to put something on your machine and it does it, and it sounds really cool. And there are things that are about a fiber laser that I really, really enjoy. But I have to say, a fiber laser is not for everybody, especially as their first laser. You really have to think about it, what it is that you want to do. because the size that you get, 175 millimeters, whatever, even doing the 6-inch bottle openers, I had to put them diagonally to get them to etch right, of course. So you can think about that in that case. My bottle openers don't fit side to side. So you are quite limited on what you can do size-wise, cutting-wise. But if you were doing little dog tags or certain things like pencils and stuff like that, that really a ton of different uses for a fiber laser. I just want you to make sure that you realize what it is that you want to do before you would spend some money like this. I mean, fiber laser is not cheap. This is the 30 watt, and we're talking about over $3,000. And then if you're doing 100 watt, you could be $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. So it is something I really want people to think about before they make a purchase. I am showing you now all of these different things that I did, all of the different testing, all the different materials. I will be doing more specific making fun things videos with all of this. So yes, of course, I'll do the brass coins. I really wanted to do stone. There's a lot of fun projects that I want to do, so those will be coming up in the next couple of videos. The machine is working brilliantly as it stands right now. Zero issues. So it was just the setup. So just a minor but major thing. Once that's done, I feel like I can use this thing for the next year without any issues. There really isn't a lot going on in a fiber laser like there is in a diode or a CO2. So you really feel like there's a lot less chance for mechanical problems. I haven't really heard of a lot of mechanical problems with the fiber lasers, which is kind of nice. So I'll say, if there's specific projects that you guys would like to see on a fiber laser, please leave a comment below and let me know. If not, I'm just going to do the stuff I want to do. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I will be adding the how to set up in Lightburn video right at the end of this one. So stay tuned for more projects, and I'll see you in the next one. Love y'all.